My fellow Americans, now let me introduce to you, for the first time, your next Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris. Kamala?
Presumptive Democratic nominee Joe Biden picked Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate, elevating one of his former primary opponents to the second spot on the Democratic ticket. Harris will be the first Black woman and first Asian American to run for vice president, representing a historic choice at a moment when the country is grappling with its racial past and future.
Justice is on the ballot in 2020. On the issue of race, I couldn't agree more that this is an issue that is still not being talked about truthfully and honestly.
The 55-year-old former San Francisco District Attorney and California Attorney General is the daughter of Jamaican and Indian immigrants. Harris was elected to the U.S. Senate in 2010.
She's only the third female vice presidential candidate to be placed atop the ticket of one of the two major parties in the last 40 years. Harris brings name recognition to the ticket. She's become known for her grillings of Trump officials at Senate hearings. But amid nationwide protests over race and policing, her history as a prosecutor in California could now face greater scrutiny.
Harris and Biden clashed during her time as a presidential candidate. At the first Democratic primary debate, Harris went after Biden and his nostalgic talk about working with two segregationist senators.
It was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of two United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country. I was part of the second class to integrate Berkeley, California public schools almost 2 decades after Brown v. Board of Education.
Because your city council made that decision. It was a local decision.
So that's where the federal government must step in. That's why we have the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act. That's why we need to pass the Equality Act. That's why we need to pass the ERA, because there are moments in history where states fail to preserve the civil rights of all people.
But the two have since publicly made up, appearing together at campaign events.
I knew we were in the battle for the soul of the nation. That's when I decided to run. And I'm proud now to have Senator Harris at my side in that battle.
Harris will formally be named the nominee for vice president during the Democratic National Convention in August.